Hello, Jason here. Today is December 8th, and this is your aftermarket update. So we had another very good day here at the Oil Trading Group. This has been one in a series of good days here over the past several weeks. Some very active, energetic moves that we were able to take advantage of here again today. We'll show you that OTG Trade of the Day video, which actually went 115 ticks for us. We collected 115 ticks here on the CL. Should have, could have, would have been a lot better, and I'll explain that to you here in just a moment. We did get taken out to the tick plus one, meaning that our stops, it went one tick above our stop before it resumed the move to the downside, but that's okay. And we'll talk about that here in just a few minutes. You see here on this chart that I have some chart markers, arrows pointed here at different candle wicks. Basically what you're seeing here is you're seeing a candlestick that's moved up, exhausted, moved up, exhausted, move up, exhausted, move up, exhausted. And so this was a pattern here today that was really in place, signaling moves here for us on a number of different occasions. So as we got into the pit open, we had another very similar wick develop here at the top of this trading range that we had identified here as we were heading into. This is the trading range that we had identified as we were heading into the open. We did come back up into this range of price action, came up here to the top of the range, got this profile wick, and we were able to get short on this area today. Now, as we approached the daily structure signal, our revision signal is going to come back out here and get touched right there as the revision signal forms. I'll turn off the structure signal. Revision signal forms. We come down, get back above it, and then we'll come up into our daily revision mid up here at the 47 level. And so again, what I have done here, and you can see this beginning to develop, this was right here was this box of volume that's going to begin to develop in here, and you see that our daily revision mid up there at 47. We were up in this area, and then again, once we got down below, and I'll just take this range off here for a minute so you can see here, 38 was a big level for us here today. And you can see that right here at this 38 level was the bottom of this range that we'd identified here on your chart. Once we got through that range and we began to, actually it was right here at this 45 level. You won't be able to see it on the price ladder, but there at the 45 level, we had a tremendous number of buyers that attempted to make it up through that 45 level. So we had come up, hit our revision mid. We had a tremendous number of buy orders that tried to get through and were absorbed there at 45, and then the market pulled away from it. Once we got down below our 38 level, we were looking for that as an area to get short. We ended up getting it short at this 39, and that is where we began to make our move significantly to the downside. So what we were looking to target was the 63. It's down here at 06. We were really looking to target 63.03 on this move to the downside. So we got in on 3. We took our first off here at the revision signal, 15 ticks, and then we were moving down here. We said 65 was going to be our next target. We got down here to 65. You're going to see in the video, we come down to the 70 level, bounce back up, and I take a little bit off around 75. It was just a few minutes later that we did come down to the daily structure target down here at 66. It was at this point that the market began to rotate back and forth. I get taken out. My trailing stop on my final contract is up here at 93.97. You'll see that in the video, as my trailing stop is 93.97, and we come up to, you could see here if we highlight this candle, you could see that as we come up into this candle, it gets to, hang on just a second, it gets up here to the 63.98. So I got taken out right here by one tick. In the video, you're going to hear me say that I think we're going to come all the way down to this 63.06. We get taken out up here at 98. This had put me up well over, right at about 120 ticks on the day. So at $10 a tick, that's $1,200. I wasn't interested in giving anything back, but you'll watch here as the market continues to move. we come all the way down. We come all the way down here. We get down here first to 31. And then as we are making this recording, the market is still open here. We come down a little bit. You get some retracement. But at the end of the day, we were looking for that 63.03 level, and we come down here not only to 63.06, but as the market continues to progress here, you're going to see us ultimately come on down here, and it takes here just a minute. And now, as we are 15 minutes away from the close, we've come all the way down to 62.91. So our original entry up here today, we had our entry up here this morning at 64 in this area up here. The one that's the trade of the day, we get in short right up in this area at 63.38, and the market just never looked back. So we had the right idea. Again, like we talk about in here, it's always about timing and how do we make sure that we time this perfectly so that we could stay in all the way down to the target. We did hit that target down there at the 63.03 that you'll hear me talk about in the video. But again, $1,200, 120 tick day here on oil. We're not going to complain. But again, it does go to show that holding on for the target is always in your best interest. So without further ado, let me let you watch the OTG oil trade of the day. I'm going to get short right here at 39.38. And my stop is above this candle high up here at 48. Yeah, 51 is my stop. 51 is my stop. Looking to target down to 26 on the first one, and I'm moving the second one out of the way. I'm moving the second one down to revision target at 64.00. And I was going to look to get short. All of that buyer, what you look at 64.45 on my dome up here, all of that buyer absorption up there is huge telling. It's a huge tell. Now we're back below 38, and that's a good thing here. So we've got to get through 35, 34, of course, 135 on the bid, 16 orders there trying to backfill longs at 35. Then we got to get down to 31. My target is 26 down there. There's 32, 31. Let's go. So once using your order book techniques, once you see all of that 303 up there on the offer and we can't get through, and that's right off of our revision mid up there. That's why I got short. That's your market maker level up there at the 47. We couldn't get through 45 with any real energy, so I got short. I meant to get short around that 45, 44, which would have been a much better entry, obviously, but I didn't pull the trigger fast enough. And then we'll have to wait and see here. We got down on this candle as low as 31. I'm going to go ahead and clear out the book here so we could see what's happening around 32, 31 here. Let's see. 39, 26. We're going to go 15 ticks to 24 as the first target. 15 ticks to 24 is your first target. We'll see. Now we need to close below this 38 for sure. 47. This high here was 48. 49. 10 ticks. The stop is 49. 49, 10 ticks on the stop. We did get down to 33, 32. We need to close below 38, 37. We closed at 37. Again, I'm telling you, this break point is the place where I'm expecting it to get down from. We'll see. Again, though, as I talked to you before, you do have the potential to take a few small stops till we get it figured out. I'm not anticipating a stop here, but that is the possibility. I'm anticipating this thing going, but we'll see. All right, daily revision signal short on the ES 2076 half. All right, there's 39.38 again. Stop is 49 up there. And we got down to 31. 5 minutes till the bottom of the hour. 4 minutes till the bottom of the hour here. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. In the voice of the water boy. Okay, good support in way of volume here at 35. 46 on the offer here. Last time down into it. 46 on the offer. 9 and then 7 on the bid at 34.33. So not a ton of energy. Buyers are trying to keep it up at 35. This 38 level we've talked about ad nauseum here is very important. And I'd like to see us start trying to attack 35 again. Don't really want to get up over 38 too far here. Okay, go 37, 36, 85 on the bid, and 103 on the bid at 38.39. But you do have, there's 35 now. Come on. Hit that 35 hard. Hit that bid hard at 35. There's 35 again. Come on, 34, 33. Push through 34. There we go. Now down to 33. Seller's trying to step back here at 34, 33. We got to get down through 29. It is Monday morning, so it's a little bit tricky here. It is a Monday morning. The initial balance low is 31. So the initial balance low today, 31. 33 on the offer at 35. So the buyer's trying to keep it at 35. $82 now on the offer at 35. Come on, there we go. Push through 34, 33. Buyers are backing it in longs at 34, 33. 26 on the bid at 34, not being able to tick through it. So we need to pop through 32. The initial balance low again here is 31. Really. You've got a minute left here till the bottom of the hour. I'd like to see, we'll see if there's some new energy here at the bottom of the hour. On your 15-minute chart, this candle opened at 27. You'd like to see it push down through that area. This is the battle zone, in case you don't need me to tell you that. 38 is a huge level here. Strange, going to be a funky looking wick here in the next 10 seconds. You got a nice doji here. You do have a basically a little interesting pattern here. This is the bottom of the range here. So you've got some consolidation here that looks like it's going to try to break. So if you go trend line and trend line, right, you have this consolidation area developing here. Lots of wicks on both directions here. Break point possibly up here at 42. break point down below around 30. That makes sense. That's sort of what we've seen here. Okay, we need to get through 33, 32. There's your 34 level again. Just one of these candles I'd like to clear the low at. So this is 33. This one is 31. There's 34, 33. 15 on the bid down there at 33. Looking for 24 as the potential first target down there. 15 ticks. And in reality, if I'd have stayed in at 61, we never would have challenged it. And this thing would still be, so this short way up here, never would have even challenged it, and looking for that target of 63.50. So that's just the way it is sometimes. You've got yourself a double bottom now at 33. And you've only had 15 orders hit the bid at 33. So really not a lot of conviction down there at the double bottom. Yeah, we're raced down to 33. You've got quite a bit of buyer absorption going on right in these areas here. The sellers really don't want to let it get. I mean, we look like we're in some sort of accumulation of shorts here. You got a lot of buyers trying to get in here, but the shorts aren't letting it get too far up and out of control here. We'll see. We'll see. Point of control is now here at, wait for it, 39, right in this area where we know to be important. Stop is at 49. 10 ticks to 49. Tons of buyers up in this area, but the sellers aren't letting it go. Tons of buyers up here. We got to pop through 33 with some energy. There's 35, 34. Let's get through that 33 level. Come on, sellers. Do what you want to do here. 116 on the bid down there at 34. $130 on the bid. 28 backfilling. 44 there at 34 on the bid. So this is it right here. We're just waiting for it. We're waiting to see if we can get through that 34, 33. Conversely, the buyers aren't letting it get too deep either here. So you have some ugly looking wicks in this range right here. So let's redefine the parameters of the range here. Basically, this is it right here. That's the most recent range. There's your 33. There you go. That's what we're talking about. 24 is the first target down there. Let's go ahead and bring the stop here. 27, 26. Bring the stop to break even here. Now I leave it at 41. Break even minus 2 to 41. Come on, get to that 27, then 26. 26 was an issue earlier, right? That's the bottom of this candle here at 26, 27. Come on, you can do it. Just finish it here. Just finish it. As soon as I take one off at 10 ticks and not wait for the 15 ticks is when there's 26. Come on. 50 on the bid at 26, 25. There's 25. 63.75 is my potential target down here. We got down to 25. We're going to bring this second target to 63.65 down there. Come on, you can do it. There's 28, 27, 26 again. You've had 26 hit the bid at 25. Man, as soon as I move this to 25 is as soon as it goes ahead and flushes it, or move it to 10 ticks as soon as it flushes. So I'm in for this. I'm in for the long haul here. Remember, down at 12 earlier, we had a considerable number of orders long down there at 12. We'll need to get through that. There's 27, 125 on the bid at 27. You've got backfilling orders stepping in long at 27 here. Stop is break even. Well, I'm in that weird spot here of trying to decide. I'm going to go with my gut here and tell me we're going to get down and test at least that revision signal again down at 24. Stops at break even here right now. 158. There's so much selling right here at this 27. 161 that if we do get through 27, 26, we should be okay. There's 26. 68 on the bid down there at 26. 26 last time at 25 on the bid here. A good hard candle that we closed on at its low. Now we are at the bottom of the range here. That's the only concern, is that we are right down here at the bottom of this range. But I still think we'll be in good shape. There's 26. Come on. 68 on the, look at all the orders backfilling there at 27, absorbing our shorts. 57 now. There we go. Come on, hit 26. Let's go hit the bid at 26. Come on, sellers. Hit the bid at 26. There's 26, 25. Okay, and there's your first target, and that's why we waited. Okay, now we're looking down below, guys. Bringing the stop here to break even plus 2 to 37. That's your first target. Now, 63.50. 12 is 147 long at 12 down there. 147 long at 12. We got to tick through the 12 level. There's 14, 13. Come on, tick through the 12. 150 on down there long at 12, resting long. 24 ticks. We did hit 12. We filled 4 contracts. Look at all. There we go. New low now. New low coming. Bringing the stop here now to break even. We're going to get above the candle here at 31. We're going to go to 33 on the stop. 33 on the stop. There's the low at 10. You've got 101 long at 09 down there. 101 long at 09. So hopefully what we've done here makes a little bit of sense to you. You'll have a new set of revisions coming out. There's your low at 10. There you go. 63. All right, so you're at the 161.8. We're looking for a close 71, 63.70, 63.65 is your target down there. I'd like to see us close below the 161.8% extension from Friday. I told you this thing was going to break. It just had to shake us out a bit. But that's okay. We got back in. We're okay. 2 contracts at 30 ticks now. We're going to 60, whatever that is down there, I say, 65. Your revision target is 64.00. We need a break of that level for sure. 108 short up there at 11. 108 short at 11. New candle coming out here in about 30 seconds. There's your 06. We've been as deep as 06 here. 107 limit orders at 11 there. We got to fight through that 06 level. You've had 239 on the bid at 07. We should get through 06. 00 has 83 orders long. So we took one off at 15 ticks there. And we've got 2 more running here now. Get through that 6. New candle out. There it is. Boom! All right, there's down to 90. You're 41 ticks here. We're going to take this off here. 84. Looking for potentially 70 and then deeper. All right, we're bringing this stop down to the top of this candle here at 08. We're going to bring this down to 12 on the stop here. Trailing stop down to 12 now. Hopefully you're still right. 42 ticks, Tony. Good job. Okay. 63.65. I'm taking one contract off at 63.65, and I'm going to let one more run. 63.65 is where I'm taking one off at. Now, we're going to need to watch out for this 84, so I'm going to bring the stop down. There's 83.82. I'm going to bring the stop down to 04 here. You're now 50 ticks on 2 now. So it's not going to be that massive move because I'm not adding along the path here. But it's still good enough. We're not going to complain for a Monday morning. All right, the top of this candle here is 08. Stop needs to come back above that candle to 9. It needs to come back above. Now, we did hit the revision target down there at 84. We need this candle to close itself up a little bit different, a little bit more. We need this candle to close underneath the market structure extension and below its 50%. 08 down to 82 is 26 ticks. That's 13 off of 82. So we need it down below 95, 94. And we'll still look for that 63, 65 area down below us. Now, the target number 1 is 63.03, which is what I'm going to hold one contract on for here. And this candle, oh, there we go. Come on, baby. You can finish it here. Going to go 63.65 as a target number 2 here. There's 85, 84. Bring this stop. Let's go ahead and see where the next one's coming out. There's your daily revision target down there at 84. Market structure at 94. Let's go ahead and bring this up to, you have 120 short at 93. Let's see here. 09 is the top of this candle. Yeah, there's quite a bit of a pullback there. 09, I'm in from 39 to 09 is 30 on 2. Well, that's a big ricochet off of that low down there. Let's clear out the book and see. I need us to close below 95, 94 here. Need to close. There we go. Come on down through here. Close below that market structure extension at 94. 2 minutes here. And then to close, we hit the revision target. Now we need to get through the revision target back down now to that revision signal, which is where I'm looking to take it off at 63, 69. It's just a matter of, can you hold on to it here? Is it going to allow us to hold on to it long enough to figure it out? So this would put me up 80 ticks on the day if I get taken out at 09, which I don't want to, obviously, for obvious reasons. But it would still be a nice haul for the day. And our job, if we'd have still been in from 61, now that would have been good, right? Our job here is to stay on for these targets down below us. And that 63.65 is the next target, and then below that 63.03. If we start heading that direction, we'll look to start adding to the equation here. Now we need to close below 94, 93 here. Ricardo, good for you, brother. That is awesome news. Ricardo out with 69 ticks on the day. Thanks, Najmul. Have a good day. Najmul is done with his trading today. So good job, Najmul. Paulette, 51 ticks. That is awesome. Good for you guys. I'm still hanging on here. I'm looking for that 63.65. And you'll notice how once we fell through the range here, right? So again, 94, 93. You've got 30 seconds left on the candle. Yes, now to not lose. Exactly, Paulette. Don't give it back. If you're up that kind of ticks, maybe it's time to pull the plug on it. Your money, your account, you do with it like you want, obviously, but that's not a terrible idea. 94, close below that 94 would be nice. Yeah. All right, here we go. We close below the 50% mark. Nice little energetic candle opening here. I think we're going to go down to that 65 level where we will take one off. 50% here, 63.95. This has got the energy like it's coming down. Got to get through that 84. There's the 84 again. 65. Come on. There we got down to 70. That 70 level I told you was going to be an area. 70 to 65, but I'm going to 60. I think we're going to 65 here. 66 ticks positive here. Come on, finish it up here. Bring the stop here. This candle top is 92. Let's bring this candle here to 92 here on the trailing stop. There's 76. Man, 70 to the tick down there. That is, if you're using your OTG support and resistance levels, that is to the tick at 70. I was waiting for 65. We may not get to 65 now, but we might. Just be patient here. So 60 ticks right there at 79. Let's go ahead and take one off at 60 ticks to 79 here. Well, we'll make it 55 ticks at 84. It's actually 83. So that's okay. So we're down to one contract now, which is a trailing stop at 92. And actually we can bring that up just a bit now to say 97. 97. Yeah. So missed my target by 5 ticks, although I think it's going to get down there. I just didn't want to run the risk of giving too much back. So at the moment here, I'm up 75 ticks, but I have another one on that's at 60 ticks at the moment. So worst case scenario with the stop at 97 to 39 is 62 ticks. I'll be up 62, 13, about 140 ticks on the day at the end of this move here. If it takes me out at 97. If we continue on, I'm going to look to add, and we'll look to get down deeper. 63.03 potentially. So 2 trades today and 2 winners. Nice little move here. Now these candles are looking more and more exhausted on this push to the downside. So what you need now is you want to close below this previous low here at 82. And this thing's going to go down and take out my 65. Maybe you should have waited, huh? It's all right. I don't mind. Gave back 10 extra ticks, $100 on one contract. We still have one running. It's going to go to 65. Watch it. 63.03 is the final resting place. So let's go ahead and put that on the chart here. 60. Oh, look at that. 72, 69. There's 70. Yeah. Huh. Well, there you go. That would have, should have, could have, would have, didn't. All right, these moves are getting a bit more erratic. Let's bring the stop down to 89. Boy, this is, told you guys this thing was going to head south. 89 is the stop. That's break even plus 50. Got down to your 66, down to 63. Stop here is break even plus 50 right now. Actually, the top of this candle is 92. We're going to go ahead and move it back to 96 on the stop. I'm going to give it some space here. 96 on the stop. So that 70 level is going to be now 65.70 is the next candle here. 65.70. We'll see. So it's nice so far here, right? Nice so far. We only got one left, so if we give some back, it's not going to kill us. But we're 63 ticks here to the good. 77 on one, Rex. Way to go, my friend. Good job. That's awesome. It's almost worth the price of admission there, right? 65 is your daily structure target down there. I'd like to see us close below 70, which we didn't, but we did close below the 50%. Now, one of the patterns that you can look for here, 1, 2, see, one leg, retrace, another leg, retrace, and then you're looking for that third leg to take us potentially all the way down. Now, the question is, how far is the retracement going to be here? How far is the retracement going to be here? I'm just above the market structure extension and the 50% of 2 candles back. Really, I'm looking for this thing at 90. There we go. This is what we want. Right up to the revision target. Need this thing to get down through it again here. We'll see. Again, we're gravy. It's golden now, right? 96 from 39. That is 43 ticks on the second one. 43 ticks. I'm protecting here on the final contract. 141 short at 90 up there. 141 short at 90. All right, Rex, have a good one. I know you're in Australia and it's a long day for you. We appreciate you being here and thanks for joining our group, Rex. It's awesome having you here. Have a good evening. We'll see you tomorrow. So you came down to that 65.70. Now what you're looking for is a foothold below 70. You've got 9 minutes till the top of the hour here. Now you're looking for a toe hold below 70 and then for that push to 60. 63.03 is about where, well, let's say this. Here's what you could get, okay? Here's what you could get happening here. That may be it. At 70, that just might be it. Now, below that, you've got the 200% range extension at 63.44. That also may be it. The 200% range extensions are typically where the boundary gets put for the day's range. So right here, maybe down there at 40. I mean, there's a couple of different areas down there. But in the end, 63.03 is where I think we will stop. Now, you'll remember when I did this way back in the beginning of the session, before we even got started this morning, what did I say? Right down here at 63.67 would be a potential area, and that's why we were targeting in that area, right? That's why we were targeting that area. And now we've got a double bottom. Now, are we going to break that double bottom? I believe 63.03 is eventually in the cards. The question, though, is when and how far of a pullback is this thing going to have to take in order to get there. So, you know, if you're new into the group, the way that I look at the market here, you know, you may be saying to yourself, gosh, you gave back 20, you're at 22 ticks off the low. Yes, that's the case. But I have a target in my head. And if you're not familiar with the way that I trade, once I get a target in my head, I'm a little bit like a dog with a bone. I will try to hang on for it all the way to the end. Give or take a few ticks, like that's 65, and we got down to 70. I had some support there, and I went ahead and pulled it off a little bit early. But eventually we did get there, right? And so that's just kind of where my head's at. So if that's not comfortable for you, it's your money, your account. You got to do with it what you want to do, right? But the most successful guys in here are guys that do what works for them and provides them with some we provide confirmation for things that they already see. And so in concert together, that's generally a winning formula. That's generally the opportunity for a winning formula, I should say, right? There's no guarantees in trading. So anyway, I'm going to clear the book out here, and I'm still holding on. I'm looking for 63.03 potentially. You've got 6 minutes till the top of the hour. Awesome, Paulette. Yes. So what you'd like to do, so 96 is all I'm going to give back. This has got the signs of exhaustion here. Big spike down to the structure target, a pullback candle coming in here that's going to close above the 50% of the previous bar and above the 50% of this bar, and that may be all this thing has. And so I'm not going to give back a tremendous amount here, more than I'm already giving back. Let's put it that way. Yeah. This is going to be a pullback here, but I still think you've got lower in you. But I'm not going to sit around for too much more heat than what I'm already put up with here. That's it, Tony. You're exactly right. It's all about probabilities. And you know what? The probabilities of a good trader aren't any higher than 60 to 70%. right, in that neighborhood. And so it's a matter of cutting the losers short and let the winners run to be able to get to a winning success ratio, right? At least the way I see it. You may, some of you in here may feel differently about it. Yep, Tony, that's it, right? And so you got to let those winners run and cut those losers short as best you can. Anyway. So again, you get a foothold below 70. You've got 3 minutes till the European session closing range. You get a foothold below 70. You'll be in some pretty good shape here. And we just got down to 78 there. Developing a little bit of a trading range here. Now, if this thing goes sideways for 10 bars, 8 to 10 bars, something like that, then you're probably done with the move down. What you're looking for here now, pretty quick, is you'd like a move. Let me just do this. You'd like to get a move and a close below the bottom of this little range, this new range here. Now we hit the second standard deviation off your initial balance down there at 63. That's roughly where that was. And you've got 2 minutes and 20 seconds here. 2 minutes, 20 seconds till the top of the hour. My stop up there, $97 on the stop. 2 ticks above that 95. 97 on the stop. Takes me out. It is what it is. And like I said, I've given back a little bit, and I get it. But you know what? You don't get to the target without having to put up with the retrace. And again, the tertiary target here is 63.03. And we'll be at the top of the hour here. And again, this candle looks like we've put in the bottom here potentially, at least in the short run. We may have put in the bottom here, at least in the short run, and that's okay. Now, if we get down the European session closing range trade that we look at, this is where it could get fun. I'm going to look to add at the range bottom of 76 because that's generally good for 10 ticks. I will add at the range bottom down there at 76. Not going to do the high, but I'll do the bottom down there at 76 once it gets locked in the next 40 seconds. So I'll add one in 40 seconds at 76. That could be cool because then we could take 2 all the way down to the target. Actually, we could take 1 down to 04. Sorry, we could take 1 down to the 200% range extension down there at 46, and then the other one down to the final at 03. But again, that may all be a moot point here. You got 15 seconds left on this candle. It certainly looks like the market is putting in a bottom, at least here initially. Okay, new candle out now. Stop is up there at 97. Buyers and sellers stepping in both directions here as we're trying to figure out direction. And so what we've got here is the top of the range. We had maybe a false breakout at the top of the range up there, maybe not. Hey, Jay, have a good one, my friend. Have a good one, my friend. We'll see you tomorrow. Glad you had a good day, too. Yeah, well, that's all we're doing here. We're just waiting. It may take me out at 97. If it does, then that's 42 ticks off of the modified entry. And we will have taken one off at 15. I don't even know. I'll do the math later. There's 96 and out at 97. So as you can see, as luck would have it, I got taken out at 97. That was right here at about 10 o'clock this morning. I got taken out. Let's just grab one of these arrows here. I got taken out right there at 97. This got up to, as we saw earlier, this got up to 93, 98, and then it fell 120 ticks. So you may be asking yourself, well, why don't you get back in? Why did you? Well, I had no idea when you're here. We had an idea. We just didn't know how long it would take. When you're here and you've given back from 63 to 98, that's 35 ticks worth of action, and it took me out to the tick. You don't know if it's going to continue to go up. And, of course, in this case, it just continued down, down, and down. So it is what it is, right? We're still happy, up $1,200, 120 ticks on the day. That is really the only thing that is important, is that you get out safe, get out safe, and we'll get back at it again tomorrow. So again, if you're interested in seeing us in action here, there are several ways to get signed up for a free trial. You can do so on the website, www.oiltradinggroup.com. You can use the free trial link in the emails that we send out to you, and or there is a link at the end of this video that you can use to sign up with as well. So again, as always, I want to say thank you for your time watching our videos here today. And as always, I want to wish you good luck and good trading.